Time may be running out for the penny. A new bipartisan legislation in Congress could end production, an idea President Trump has also floated. But what about people who want the penny to stick around? Ed O'Keefe traveled to North Carolina to find out.
The humble penny, once a pocket staple, has long since lost its shine. But not here at the Copper Penny Grill, where the coins still reign supreme.
If you look close, there's probably some that are worth a lot of money.
Owner Shelley Greff is giving Lincolns new life with her handmade bar tops and artwork.
I like these older ones because they have more of a story.
A story she's more than happy to tell.
It grew into a little bit of an obsession with me, and then everybody just started donating pennies. People just come by and they say, I want to be a part of something.
It has increasingly become something less about money maybe and more about design or about collecting.
And so much about history. It just has a really special place in my heart, and I think so many others that they say, oh my gosh, this was the year I got married. I'm going to keep this penny, or this penny's good luck. And so I love that part of it.
But despite all that love, even here, customers aren't using pennies to pay the bill.
When was the last time you paid for something with a penny?
I won't even bend over and pick up a penny. It's got to be a dime or a quarter.
That's part of the reason Wake Forest University professor Robert Waples for decades has been calling on lawmakers to kill the penny.
They just have to keep making more and more of these because we don't bring them back. And we don't bring them back because they're of such low value, so we got a vicious cycle going here.
There are so many in circulation. Waples estimates about $7 for every American. Plus, it actually costs nearly 4 cents to produce 1 penny, far above its worth.
Even if we could produce the penny for free out of thin air, it's just a waste of our time, and our time's valuable. Time is money.
At the Penny Depot, they're always pressed for time and more pennies.
We do like happy birthday pennies, holiday pennies.
The Kilcoin family runs a business making custom collectible pennies using these pressing machines.
There you
Look
go.
at that.
Penny.
Cool.
They even made some for us at CBS Mornings.
You made these.
Yes, we made those for you guys as our guests.
The Kilcoins, yes, the Kilcoins, know that despite their name, they don't want to see the coin's demise. The family needs a steady supply of pennies to keep churning out these copper keepsakes.
There's an untold number of pennies out there.
250 billion is the estimate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, there you go. Somebody did their homework. I can't imagine, though, you're going to run out of supply.
If they take it out of circulation, then that can hurt.
But on the flip side of that, it's a collectible, and you know if they start to make a collectible become more rare, the value starts to go up. So
Exactly.
there is a nostalgia. I mean, the penny is a piece of Americana.
They're all 2021.
Back at the Copper Penny Grill, Shelley Greff agrees.
What are we losing if we stop producing pennies?
Well, I don't know if we should look at it as a loss or a gain. We've now created an antique, and antiques are priceless. So, I mean, instead of the penny being worth a penny, it's really priceless.
So how could getting rid of the penny actually work? Well, if you turn to places like Canada and South Africa, they've done it. You round just up to the nearest nickel when doing cash transactions. Some penny advocates say this could be inflationary, but the professor we spoke to said normal rounding shouldn't have any big effect on prices. But there is still ways to go before all this happens. That bill introduced in Congress would need to pass both houses before making its way here to the president's desk, but he has said he favors ending the penny. Vlad?
All right, Ed, quickly, what about you? Should we kill the penny, yay or no?
Look, all I've got are commemorative
Bring those
ones, the ones
CBS
they made
pennies.
us. Yeah, we'll get you one of these, Gail.
Yes.
Otherwise, I get rid of them
I would
at this
like
point.
one of
$7
those.
worth for every person sitting somewhere in your drawers back home. Probably time to get rid of them.
Probably time. All right, Ed, thank you very much, my friend. We'll be right back.